Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Tuesday, June the 10th, and it's the day before, I think it's PPI tomorrow. We've had a relatively flat day yesterday, and then we had some good opportunities today. I want to take you through the trade that I took early afternoon, I think around 11:30 noon kind of time, for 90 points, and it was a 3 RR. But let's jump right into it and we'll get started. So here's my chart, guys. I want to talk a little bit about what I'm anticipating this week, just to set the stage for why I took this trade today. So if we look last night at Asia, Asia did not range, Asia trended. So what does that mean exactly? Well, Asia made a run pretty much for higher prices, and then dropped slightly, and then London plunged down, and London dropped into this green area here, which is an hourly BISI. Okay, and so this, I always have my hourly and 4-hour SIBIs and BISIs on my chart because those are the key levels that I trade from. So early this morning, that was 3:44, London made the low of the morning, and this is where I considered manipulation to be. Now, if you haven't taken some time to review the daily and weekly profiles, it's something that you might want to carve out some time to take a look at. The daily and weekly profiles help me to understand what to anticipate for the day, what are the key metrics that I'm looking for both daily and weekly, so that I can build my framework for anticipating what trades I may want to take for the day. So rather than going from looking at the charts and hoping to see something, then we're a little more strategic, we're a little more proactive on what I anticipate seeing. Now, what I want to do is I want to share with you an example of today's profile. Now, I'm going to put a link in the description below to this website or YouTuber that I think is just a great trader. His name is It's Johnny. I don't know if you guys follow him, but he's an excellent trader, and he put together a video that has the daily profiles. So I put together my own screens using his information. So this is not mine. This is It's Johnny. And again, I'm going to put his YouTube channel link in the description below, because if you haven't been using daily and weekly profiles, it's like taking the blinders off, and you'll be able to see how the week should progress and how each day progresses. So on a day like today, when London made the low, this is the profile that I selected from my list of profiles to anticipate price going higher. So let me just kind of walk you through this. So this is called the classic daily buy profile. It's a London reversal and a New York expansion. And I realized that this was the profile of the day when I saw London make the low of the week early this morning. So one of the metrics here that needs to be met is London has to go into a 1 hour or higher PDArray or key level between 2 and 5 a.m. Well, we can see right here, let me move this. We can see right here that at 3:44, London made the low on a 1 hour PDArray. So we meet that one. 2, we want a good reaction from the PDArray. So what does that mean? Well, we want to see candle leave with strength, and we don't want to see it hanging around. So again, let's go back to our chart. We're on the 2-minute here, so we can see that, make this a little bit bigger. So price hit the 1 hour PDArray, and then immediately we can see that price moved up and then continued moving up until just after the open, just after 9:30. We came down a little bit. Okay, let's go back. So we meet that criteria. We have a good we have a good reaction out of there. Then we look for New York to expand higher to the daily draw on liquidity. Okay, so what is my daily draw on liquidity? What is your daily draw on liquidity? Well, my daily draw on liquidity is, first of all, the high of London, and secondary would be the high of Asia. I don't know we're going to get that high. We might get that high, but we probably need some news to get there, and the news is coming tomorrow. So that's my that is my daily profile that I selected today. It's right on the money. And a couple other things here to take note of. The weekly and the daily higher time frame charts must be bullish. We'll check because I am bullish on the higher time frame. 12 noon is the close of London. You should know that. If you're a trader, you should know. Sorry about that. So you can see that shortly after 12 noon, I was out of the trade a little bit after 12 noon, but I'm anticipating for the rest of this afternoon that price is probably going to move up to the high of Asia, take out the high of Asia. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Okay then, so if you go to It's Johnny's YouTube channel, you can take a look at his daily profiles. You can see that he does one for if you're bullish, if you're bearish. The other profile is the London Judas and New York reversal, both bullish and bearish. This one is the Asian London consolidation, New York manipulation, bullish and bearish. And then this one, which was yesterday's profile, which is the London swing to Z-Day, it messes people up. It starts off looking like it's a bullish template, but then at 12 noon it fails to reach the daily draw on liquidity and then just kind of meanders around for the rest of the day. This is exactly what happened yesterday. So these profiles, if you're not using profiles, you're not familiar with profiles, you're really doing yourself a disservice. So when you have time over the weekend, go over to Johnny's website, make sure you smash his like button, throw some love his way, because I am recommending that you use his profiles because I think they're pretty good. So those are his daily profiles, and then I'm using another YouTuber for the weekly profiles, but you can Google that and choose whoever you like. Anyway, okay, so let's get into the trade. So London, this morning when I saw the manipulation, London made the low into a higher time frame PDArray. I entered a trade here, just put a circle on it. This was not a big deal. I think it was around 7 a.m., 7:14 a.m., and then I exited over here. I didn't want to hold it. I held it just into the open of New York, but I normally like to exit my early morning positions before New York AM starts. So anyway, that was just a small profit. Then I took another trade from here to here. I went long. I don't know, that was like 20 points, something like that. It wasn't a big deal, but my last trade for the day was 90 points, and let me explain why I took this. What was interesting is from this morning, from 344, we never had price come back down to resweep this. London just kind of moved up, and then we had this chop around after the market opened at 9:30. This was just a lot of mess. It really was. But here was the key move at 11:20. Price came down and retapped this 1 hour BISI. And as soon as price tapped into this was my key to look for a change in the state of delivery. So we're on the 2 minute. You can see here the change of the state of delivery right here. Let me just move this out of the way. There we go, right here. You can see it better on the 1 minute actually. So price comes down, wicks into the 1 hour PDArray, and then moves up. We have a change in the state of delivery right here. And that means that this candle has to break above this candle. And as soon as it does, I'm entering long. And so I entered at 21,806, which is right here. And I took it all the way up to 21,887. So it's about 90 points. It was a 3R risk to reward. My stop loss, I put my stop under this candle here to get the move started. This was my stop loss here. And when my trade was about 50% of the way through, then I moved to break even, and then I slowly moved my stop loss up. So that's kind of where we are now. By 12 noon, I want to get out because at that point, London is closing. And so some of the volume from the market is, some of the volume is leaving the market. But very simple. I've been using change in the state of delivery as my forever model, and I absolutely love this model. It's so easy to see on the charts. It's executable time and time again. I use the higher time frame, so I'm using the 1 hour and the 4 hour PDArrays. So that means breaker blocks, fair value gaps, order blocks, change in the state of delivery, and very, very simple to see. And so that's it. I exited here. We're kind of hovering around the previous day high. So price needs a little bit of news or something, I think, to get it up here to sweep Asia. But we've got that news, red folder news tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to trading tomorrow. So anyway, guys, just wanted to drop this quick video. Also, I traded yesterday. I didn't do the videos for yesterday because the trades were relatively small. Like I think 20 points and 20 points, something like that. So I didn't do a video yesterday, but just straightforward again, change in the state of delivery, really simple, really simple trades to take. And then, like I say, today, I wasn't expecting this 90-point move because price action today, and I anticipate the price action should be like a little rough today because of red folder news tomorrow. So anyway, a little unexpected, but quite happy to have that. I'm off to take my dog to get his summer groomed, so I will be back tomorrow. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.